My co-host Chris has done a huge amount for the community here in New Orleans. I'm just going to hand over to Chris to talk about a really fantastic program, Operation Spark.
When Paddy invited me to co-host this year, one of the things that was important to me was making sure that we deeply wove collision into the community here in New Orleans so that a conference like this can have as much impact on a rising tech ecosystem like New Orleans as possible. So there's several events that we have through the week. The Launchpad Pitch, which is a pitch session for rising markets that we're hosting tomorrow morning. There's a community night tonight. We're inviting the attendees to come out and join meetup groups from New Orleans. One of the other things that is important in rising tech markets is answering a question that we frequently get asked when companies are thinking about moving to New Orleans. Is there talent in New Orleans? Is there enough talent in New Orleans? So I'd like to introduce today an organization called Operation Spark. Operation Spark is a nonprofit dedicated to helping New Orleanians learn to code. So Alon Robinson is a graduate of Operation Spark, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the program. Alon?
How y'all doing today? Operation Spark is awesome. I think I've always wanted to learn how to program, but I never really knew how or where to start. So one day I was searching online, I was on Amazon, and I saw these 4 books talking about HTML and CSS. So I bought 4 of them, and each one was about this thick. So for the first about week, I was reading through, and it had all my attention. It was so interesting. But about a week in, it got really, really boring, and it lost my attention. The words kind of seemed to slur across the page, and I couldn't really pay attention anymore. So enter Operation Spark. I went through one of their boot camps, and it gave me a very solid foundation of JavaScript. So not only did it give me foundation, it gave me community. There were like-minded peers with me. There were professional software developers there as well, and teachers who really cared about my success. It was there that I saw the power of software, that real people like me could build real-world solutions to real-world problems. So organizations like Operation Spark can literally change the entire landscape and the economy of places like New Orleans. They can provide hope and a future for people who don't have any. Some of the things that they're doing are even reaching out to juvenile detention centers and teaching them how to code. So you can see the impact that they have. And I thank Operation Spark every single day because they really impacted and changed my life. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
So what really struck me about Operation Spark is very similar to a program that started in Ireland. Operation Spark in particular takes at-risk youth, many of them who've served time in juvenile detention centers, and gives them an opportunity to learn a life skill that can have an amazing impact on their lives, and that is to learn how to code. And during Web Summit in Dublin, we gave away our first 100 tickets for $100 each to the following year's conference, and all of the proceeds went to a program in Ireland. And we want to do the same here in New Orleans. So you'll all receive an email over the course of today inviting you to get a ticket to next year's Collision for $100, and every single one of those dollars will go to Operation Spark to help other incredible individuals like Alon. So I'd really encourage you to grab one of those tickets, and we might even raise a little bit more than $10,000. So just thanks a million. Alon, it's great to have you on stage, and thanks a million for your time. Thank you.